YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha back in the building with another Last Cloudia news and information video, and we can see that we have the next wave of the Beat the Heat 6-week summer special incoming with 2 maintenance notices that I woke up to. Let's go ahead and review the information for these so we know exactly what's incoming tomorrow after maintenance. I'm going to go ahead and click on the second wave to bring us down to the first line of business, the trade ticket mission. Now this is absolutely a typo. This should have said ARC, since that's actually what's highlighted here and what's actually coming tomorrow. So this is where we're going to be able to pick up the ARC trade ticket mission for a limited time. This will appear on the upper left of the home screen. Earn an ARC trade ticket to trade for the ARC of your choice. ARCs that can be traded for include all ARCs that have been released up to January 13th, 2022, excluding limited UR and free ARCs. So only SSRs and SRs or Rs, but of course you would never pick up an R or SR with your unit ticket, right? Look out for a video later today about which ARCs I recommend you select depending on your specific situation in the game. I'm going to be going over the top ARCs I think are useful for most accounts, and then others that maybe you'll want to pick up in specific scenarios. So after that, we're getting the Splashtacular promo part 2, giving us that second rainbow potion, a foreign radiance, and then purple and blue relevant crystals and grimoires, mega clusters, and another 200 mother souls, which we will absolutely take. Training promotions, we can see that all Godforged Dominion bosses are available. For a limited time, these Godforged Dominion bosses will be available every day. Each color of ability gate is available every day. Reduced orb cost from 2 to 1 for the following training dungeons. For the ability gate god multis and limit breaker field multis, they're coming down to 1. So I think Sunvessel Island is technically going away, but then we're getting this subsidized orb reduction, so it's not quite as much of a nerf as like losing the drop rate that you usually get from the limit breaker tower in Sunvessel Island. We're also getting the Grand Ability Gate returning, so this will be nice to do 3 times a day. Like, we're just getting all of the things that were available within Sunvessel Island now available in the actual training event section. Third wave is coming August 25th, so we're not going to look at any of that info yet. We'll go straight to the August 10th maintenance notice. Thank you for playing Last Cloudia. Maintenance will take place during the following period, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. technically tomorrow if you are in the Pacific time. So make your adjustments accordingly. Maintenance details, new unit arcs added, new content added, gacha updates, event updates, promo updates, shop updates, and other updates. Starting with the in-game icons for both Lagrange and the UR coming alongside him. This is a Descent of Heroes Festival and is a shift version of Magic Beast Ray and Divine Beast Ray, so not a differentiation. Keep that in mind. New content added, Maze of Taratus official release. I know us endgame players are looking forward to it. Looks like they're just going to slap an icon under the other menu icons we have available. The official version of Maze of Taratus, which was held in beta form in May, will be released. Note that the official release version is more difficult than the beta version. The participation requirements have also changed as shown below. You can scroll horizontally, so a nice place to see the changes that they've made compared to the beta and the official release in case you missed when they showed this information the first time. And quite a few changes, so I definitely recommend checking this out. Other improvements. Improve the party edit screen to allow for reorganization of units and arcs by dragging and dropping. That will be a nice little change for team editing. Improve the results screen when a floor is cleared to display a more detailed breakdown of points earned, such as clear points and time bonuses. This will be quite nice. I know that the veterans and many of the people clearing Maze figured out their formula during the beta version, so it was known to everyone who was given that information, but now it will just be shown rather than having to figure it out on your own, right? How much your time affects the amount of bonus points you get and stuff like that. An exclamation will now be displayed when there are point rewards to be claimed. Removed the Reset All Floors button. Other UI improvements. For more information on how to play, tap the question mark in the top right corner of the Maze of Tartarus screen. This is permanent on the August 10th update. Gacha update. We're looking at the Descent of Heroes Festival, a banner with Lagrange. This guy will be available on Lap 3, Step 5 of the Step Up banner, which we know is paid only. So if you want to pay for him, get $320 ready. Check the post-release gacha notice for more details. Event notice, event cruel. Oh, and I should mention that it's available until September 8th, right? So we have, what, 4 weeks? You have a month to summon for this guy if you deem him worthy. So an interesting observation about this update day, September 8th, by a JP player, Zaz, on Twitter, points out that it's technically telling us that we're going to be getting that game update on Friday, which is abnormal, right? It's very similar to the update coming tomorrow. However, we do know that tomorrow's update is off because of a JP holiday. Zaz here does point out that there is no holiday within the week that this date falls. And you might be thinking, oh, well, maybe it's just because this current update we're getting throws things off schedule. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case because our Wave 3 update actually specifies it will occur on the 24th and 25th, which is kind of back on Last Cloudia's typical schedule. So the question lies, why would then the following bi-weekly update be pushed a day ahead with no holiday in mind? So raises some eyebrows. A very good catch by Zaz. Obviously, them knowing the holidays over in JP is helpful to notice those things, but wanted to make sure to throw that in this video just in case. Keep your guys' ears perked, because with weird date changes like this, it is historical that collabs have dropped on these weird dates depending on the negotiations between Adel and the collab company. So keep in mind, we've got a weird update schedule coming towards the end of this summer event, which, as many know, is speculated to be when we could see a potential collab incoming. Just keep that in mind while you're thinking about spending your crystals tomorrow or not. Event updates, event Cruel Black Lightning released. Very, very dope. The event will take place on the limited time event map Imperial Capital Grandar. So they've done this before as well, where instead of Sun Vessel Island, we're getting another event map, but it's just literally a section of the world map in Granzelia. Or no, this is in Grandar, which I think is the second world map that we get access to in story during Arc 2. So this will be different, but they basically just take a section of the world map and then make it an event map with extra little goodies, things that you can pick up, very similar to the bottles and the chests in Sun Vessel Island. So we're getting the return of that. In this event, you'll protect Grandar ramparts from the approaching divine beasts through cooperative play between all players. You can get various rewards depending on the number of times the divine beasts are repelled and your own number of honor points. Additionally, there are some useful training quests, which are training grounds. So another one of these repel community effort type events, which is fine, makes it a little more interactive, but it's nothing we haven't seen before, so nothing to get excited about. Summary: long before the Black Knights advanced upon the land, there was a time when the Aldanian Empire fought a fierce war against the army of Ruin. Certain ferocious followers of the God of Ruin were sent to capture Grandar's most important strategic location, the Imperial capital. These followers were the divine beasts said to be connected to the God of Ruin. So the featured rewards, we can get a prism for Lagrange, event equipment, event stamp, wahahaha, 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 a nice little laugh that you can throw at the end of multiplayer fights. Event units, obviously, you can use these to get extra event points, honor points, at EXP, AP if you're working on leveling those certain units. The Tower of Trials is coming back. If you weren't sick of beating all 100 floors yet, get ready, because it's not stopping, right? This comes back bi-weekly, I believe, every month. Chronicles, we're getting the Angel and the Fiend, which is the Guardian Angel Lukiel and Blaze Blade Shin. Oh, maybe this is just Lukiel's event. It's just one of theirs, because they do have their own separate ones, but I do know it's related to both of them, because they're kind of intertwined in their event lore. So additionally, some equipment from this event will be added to the permanent alchemy lineup. So that's interesting. That previously not added Temptress headband will be added at this time. So getting some of that old gear that was time locked back into the game, which thumbs up. I love it. I love it. Still haven't ever played a Chronicles quest though. Promo updates is what we looked at before during the Wave 2 breakdown, so that's what this is related to. Maze of Taratus official release login bonus. We're also getting all of this stuff, very irrelevant for endgame. However, for new players, enjoy. Shop updates, pick up your free pack, 30 Lagrange souls and some ability board mats. Other updates, new missions added. The new mission Follow the Official Twitter will be added. Complete that to get an extra 100 crystals, so promoting their social media. Props to that. I know a thing or two about that. The official Last Cloudia Twitter feed provides you with the latest news promo. Okay, so just plug in their stuff. New alchemy materials added. The items Regalia Shard and Regalia Stone needed to alchemize accessories will be added. You'll be able to get these items in the following locations: Tor's Gear Upgrade Field and Special Gear Upgrade Field. So this is interesting to me because when I first read this, I'm thinking this is just related to the new Godforge Dominion that we're going to be getting. But no, this is somehow going to be connected to all types of alchemy since it's available in those general sources of alchemy stone acquisition, right? Tors, of course, are the best place to make sure you have that constant income of alchemy stones. Gear upgrade field, special gear upgrade field is the lazy man's way to try and get what you need for alchemizing equipment. So this is quite interesting. This gear upgrade field, it'd be dope if they made this a permanent thing, kind of like they're doing with Soul Field and like they did with special training dungeons. But it's not, right? This is only coming for 2 weeks, but we're going to be able to get these Regalia Shards and Regalia Stones. Depending on what these are used for, they don't give us any information. It might be in your best interest to grind this every day along with, obviously, doing your tours constantly. If you guys don't know, don't sleep on the tours, right? Try and put a little bit of focus into them if you're trying to play the game long term, because getting that final tour spot and then constantly getting the rewards from that is how you can God forge equipment, work on your gear. A lot of people are always asking, I still don't understand like how to get the best gear in this game. Well, you got to make sure you have a nice stream of the gear upgrade stones, which tours are the hands down best way to get them. However, it's one of the most time gated since it takes so much time to get those tour missions done. So I have a video explaining it in depth to give you a better understanding. I'll put it up there, so make sure to check that out. But very interesting that we're getting brand new gear upgrade mats that seem to serve a general purpose. Various improvements, updated skill effect descriptions for equipment skills that boost extra damage. So we'll have to see what that means. The actual effects remain unchanged. Bug fixes. Okay, this is interesting. When opening a profile from the arena leaderboard, spar is not displayed. I guess that was an unintentional thing. I noticed because Tweaks was always trying to spar some people and he never could. So I guess they're going to be fixing that, which will be nice. And then they're changing the skill Armor Piercer because it has a when critically attacking condition not listed in the skill description. This when critically attacking condition will be removed to make the skill work as intended. So is this going to mean that Armor Piercer happens more consistently from what I'm understanding? I wasn't aware of this issue regarding Armor Piercer. This is not teachable. It's only accessible on certain units. I'm thinking of Levi, so very limited, right? Not applicable to everyone's, but an interesting change to note. Thank you for your continued support of Last Cloudia, the Last Cloudia management team. And that's going to do it for the August 10th maintenance notice, guys. Quite, I wouldn't say a super impactful update, but there's definitely some substance to it. Of course, it's impactful because we're getting the return of Maze of Taratus, a brand new event. We're going to be getting a new event map, so there's definitely going to be some substance to it, but nothing like really jumped out at me as, whoa, what does this mean? Other than maybe the gear upgrade mats that are being added. That's going to be interesting to note. So, of course, we'll have to see what it all looks like in-game tomorrow. I think you guys know I've got to bring a little live stream to the table, so look out for that. I'll try and set up that so you can set your reminders. Of course, check out the Lagrange breakdown that I did if you haven't seen it already, but I imagine you will. I'm gonna post that up before I do this. So looked over all of the initial details for Lagrange and the UR coming alongside him. Very interesting stuff. But that's all I got for you this time, guys. Like, subscribe if you're new. Turn on those bell notifications. I know many of you don't have them, because you don't want to let the algorithm screw you when I post a video with critical information and you miss it before it's too late. As I keep mentioning, I'm starting to play through Monster Hunter Rise. I want to get to the Sunbreak content. I know they just did like an interesting little showcase or something for it. I need to check on that. But enjoying the game very, very much, and would love to see you over there. Any tips you guys have for any Monster Hunter experts are always appreciated. Find that link to my Twitch channel in the description and pinned comment below. With all that being said, y'all know what we say. Work hard, play hard. See you in the next video.